some reason I've been drinking all day. And I think it was because, Scotch was free. So I'm very drunk, and at the wedding, it's free beer and free alcohol. So I'm trash. So this little fucking annoying boy comes up and he goes, "They're going to cut the cake! They're going to cut the cake!" And I said, "Fuck you, little boy!" I was so out of my mind. And then I let the worst fart you've ever smelled in your life in the fucking line. People were fucking leaving.
Oh my god!
And I was laughing. Me and my friend, I was laughing so hard because I knew it was me. And fucking people were like, you can watch them down the line. They're like, oh. That was so fucking hilarious. Oh my god, that was hilarious. Oh, the times I've had.
No, that's wrong.
Gaga, no. Jimmy, Quimby. In it, press. Give it a big old hug. Give it a big hug. Then I met this guy and I was doing homes. And this guy came up to me and I go, and his name was Charles, because I looked in his papers. It's a patient at a personal care home. And Charles was a really, you can tell he was real gentle and real sensitive and shy. So I went up to Charles and I was like, "Charles, how are you today? Do you know what day of the week it is?" Because that's the type of question we ask, just to see if they're functional. And the guy was like, Sir, it's October 12th, 10001, 0001, 0001, 4456, 0001, 00. He answered every question I answered. He answered October 12th, followed by binary code 00001, 00001. So I went back to the office and I was like, my friend David Lee, who worked with mentally ill people for years, and I said, "David, I met this guy, and he answers every question. He will answer the questions, but he'll throw in the words October 12th in there. Even if you say, how warm are you today? He'll go, I'm cold, sir. I'm cold, sir. October 12th, 10001. And I was like, what is causing him to do that? And David Lee's theory, and it's all theory, and it's probably true though, is that one time when he was little and functional to a degree, the right answer to something he said was October 12th. So he knew he got a good response, and he wants to say that every time because he wants that response. And that's probably sounds very likely. But in the binary code, I think it's just abnormality. But didn't mean to get heavy on it.
You might be right.
You might be.
Every answer actually is October 12th.
He might be fucking right, and we're all fucked up. Freak show, everybody! Freak show! Come and see the Navy freak here. Come and see Jim Calvin. Amy the freak. Edie's a little freak. A minxy little freaky. Look at these two freaks. Everybody freaks. Get your freaks while they're hot. Get them for $1. Get them for some pot. Come on down and get some freaks. And the guy holding this camera is the biggest freak of them all. And the reason the camera points out is because he don't want to see you freak yourself. If you see the other tape, he's like, ooh, ooh, ooh. That's Brian Harden, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Harden. Brian Harden! It's a freak show, ladies and gentlemen. No yawning, young lady, is not allowed. Ow! Ow!
And where's the Mr. Terry Hudson? That's the only one we're missing.
Mr. Terry Hudson.
Oh, and Benjamin.
Benjamin was so fucking great.
He was good.
Isn't he good, Jim?
Oh, I was amazed. That was so much fun.
He's fucking rocking. He doesn't. He's so quiet.
Yeah.
And he's just like fucking bomb. Yeah. We need to call Sean up. We need a drummer.
No, we need Benjamin.
Well, Benjamin left.
No, we don't need a drummer tonight.
Okay.
But we need Benjamin when we need a drummer.
Okay.
You agree?
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
Benjamin rocks.
Because
Tokyo.
well, he's also the right spirit.
Yeah, he's
See, Sean's fucking manic and crazy.
Sean's crazy as hell.
Now I'll tell you a true story that I bet you won't believe.
Uh-oh.
This is an actual true story. It occurred down in Isabel, Louisiana on the Boca Chitto River. We were having our first annual, and as it turned out to be the last annual raced down the river, and the rule was you couldn't use canoe paddles or boat paddles. You had to use guitars for paddles. And we got sufficiently.
The first annual.
Oh yes.
How many years ago was that?
Oh Lordy, 10 or 12 anyway.
So have they done it since then?
I don't think so. We need
So
to go down
it was
and
the
do
first
that.
and the last.
Yes. Yes. And this mystery just happened about a mile or so from my farm in Louisiana. By golly. Yeehaw. Just paid the taxes on it again. It's a lovely place. 11-foot ceilings. But anyway, here we are on this river, and we were not favored, my pal Fred and I, because we had imbibed more than anyone, But some of them used Ovation guitars instead of good Japanese guitars, and they were really slow. And we just scooted right down that river, got to the Winning Bridge, but it's a lonesome place, about a mile from my house down there, right? Nobody going through there. Super hot July day, dusty roads, road not paved,
Right.
And we're just sitting there just parched. I mean, so hot. We'd won the canoe race, by God, but
Nobody was there
No
to see
beers.
you win.
well, worse than that, there was no, ice chest of beer at the end of this, right?
No libations.
So Fred turned to me and said, Jim, what do you think? If we sing some of those beer commercials, maybe somebody will come along and offer us a beer. Because Fred would never ask anybody for nothing, hardly. He's just that kind of guy, And we started singing, when you say bud, you said a lot of things no other beer can say. Got about that much of it out of our mouths. Here comes this pickup truck, man. The guy drives right up to us and says, man, y'all look thirsty. Here, have a beer. He just had bought a 6-pack from the other side of the river and gave us 2 of his beers.
Damn.
Budweisers. We said, man, we
You
were
must have
just
felt
jazzed.
great.
Oh,
I was living
it's not
right.
over. It's not over. There's more.
Magic beer.
Well, the next thing you know, we're sitting there, we drank those down, and it turned out these other people got off at a different bridge, and were driving the car, and they were going to be another half an hour, 45 minutes before they got down there with the beverages and supplies. And we're just sitting there by this river bridge, man, just sweltering, under a cypress tree, but it's still hot, Well, next thing you know, we started singing the Miller High Life song. And here comes this pickup truck just roaring.
Is this a
What
real
is the Miller
story?
High Life
This is a
song?
real
How's it
story.
go? Do you remember?
How was the Miller High Life?
I don't know.
That's good.
I don't know. Here's where it gets really cool. Anyway, we sang the Miller High Life theme, And here comes this pickup truck, and my friend Fred said, man, that guy's driving as fast as Marilyn's husband, which was my ex-wife that used to.
That's another story.
Yeah. Yes. Years ago. And he said, oh, I'm sorry, Jim. And about that time, we're shaking our heads because this guy showed up as soon as we started singing the Miller song, but he was obviously going way too friggin' fast. He wasn't going to stop, And we got excited because this magic had just hit with this Budweiser's, right? Just a few minutes ago. And this guy got all the way across the bridge, hit his brakes, turned around, drove in there, had a 6-pack of Miller beer in the bottles, and offered us 2 of them. Says, man, y'all look thirsty up under this bridge. And we just sat there just like shook. And we drank those beers, and our friends showed up, and I still don't think they're hard to believe us to this day. But we had the bottles, We weren't going to, throw them in the river, I mean,
Man, you should have started singing about $1 million.
wow. We'll have to go try that.
What do we want now? What should we sing about?
Stuff happens.
What should we sing about? What do we want?
We want HBO sponsorship. We want Turner Network sponsorship.
Oh.
Hey man, you're eating your fucking necklace.
It's better than eating your head.
Whoa! Never had that head. You little flower. You're a wildwood flower.
All right, so I called the Mapco guys.
Wow.
Are they closed?
They are closed for another 32 minutes. So if we take a really slow walk, we can get there. Or we could. We only have 19 minutes of battery
Time to make the
power.
donuts.
We only have 14 minutes of video battery power. So if I can charge the battery for a few minutes, for 10 minutes,
Yeah.
and then we could head off with
So for our adventure. Our
some
nighttime
video adventure too, because the videotape is part of the whole process.
Oh, absolutely, man.
And in the next 10 minutes, we can
You
pee
missed the
and
discussion
gear
with
up.
Low Rev John.
Gear up for a 5-block adventure.
What are we gonna do? Sounds good.
We're gonna go 5 blocks.
And then what?
Get some
Find
water.
a fucking place to jump in.
Are we getting like doing that whole naked could get arrested thing?
Yeah, let's
Probably
do
not
that.
naked.
No.
But we're gonna get arrested.
We'll get arrested.
What? No naked. What are you talking about?
Okay. Well, you can get naked,
You only
Jim.
get naked going to Mapco? I don't know, you know. I mean, this is the first time I've been around
We don't.
hip hop musicians. I didn't know what they were. Man. You know, I are one.
This is hard work, man. We deserve a break.
I hear that. I think we
That's
should,
right.
get rub downs from the bikini team and
About the bikini team.
I think
rough
it's
day
time
at
for
the
some
office
different
like
type of
we've
suits.
had. Oh my God. I'm telling you.
Let's go to the best little whorehouse in Texas.
All right. I'm gonna charge up the batteries. We got about. Don't you agree, Stace?
I love that.
All right, give it to us, Jim.
That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, people talking about sea monkeys, I'm here to tell you they're great on the grill. Parboiled, fried. And it's not mean, though you do hear them screaming, but they're just a little, it's not very loud, you know. And it's an environmental type harvest to improve their habitat where the rest can survive and flourish. And I couldn't see wasting all that fine multicolored protein that, the lovely sea monkeys. Mighty fine.
Are they good with that Tony Cacciatore's?
Hey, anything's good with Tony Chatchery. Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh man, look at this motley crew
Make a
here.
kitty cat taste like a pheasant.
What's that, man? What'd you say about a kitty cat?
Tony Chatchery's the Cajun seasoning. It'd make a kitty cat taste like a pheasant.
You ever had
I mean, if you were so
roadkill?
inclined.
What helped roadkill?
Roadkill. That's actually my big divorce party.
Oh, was
God
she
was looking
invited?
out, man. Yeah, no. Well, yeah, I was. I was a sport, but
No, was she invited? So she was invited?
yes, but she declined.
She declined.
Yeah. But some real cool people were coming out to my house. I'm sure you's invited. You know, I don't know where you are. You don't come see me, man.
Well, we're going to.
But anyway, oh, it was a great party. And I was like, didn't have a bunch of bucks, and I was going Krogering, right, to get some chicken birds. They had the chicken birds. Oh, I'll tell you about
Yeah.
all of it. This is a good one. But anyway, going there to get some chicken birds. My money was skinny. Then I had all these nice people, and boy, and I'd always barbecue for the folks when they come over to my house. So I said, well, I'll just cook a bunch of this chicken, you know, with Jeepers, same old, you know. It'd be nice to put some big beef roast or pork roast or something, lobsters, you know, or something on the grill, you know. But, so I go out, and here's this old lady in a 1980 Mercury Marquis convertible, about 32 foot long. And she's going up Lebanon Road right in front of me, and this is right at dusk, right as it was getting dark.
Deer time.
And this lady called Bloom, man, in front of me, hits this great big huge deer. Big antlers, and the deer just ass over tea kettle into the ditch. And the old lady keeps driving her Mercury Marquis. And I looked up and I said, God, you know, fresh venison, what a treat. You know, I put on the forequarters, the hindquarters, the back straps, big racks of ribs, you know, it'll be an amazing feast, you know, amongst the chicken birds. Well, I had this little Cavalier convertible at the time, and I pulled up beside this deer, you know. And in these days, this is before Tennessee spent all the time and money to pass a roadkill law making it legal to pick up a deer. Apparently, when I did this, it was illegal. Anyway, This deer's huge, man. Over 200 pounds, big antlers. I'm sitting there. I just ain't the cowboy once was, I guess. Could not get this thing about this high into the trunk of this little car. And I said, oh, be damn, boy. I mean, grunt and grunt. I said, man, I'm going to bust something up inside my guts. You know, I was hugging this deer, you know, his bloody head hanging over my shoulder, you know. God, just couldn't do it. But I wasn't going to leave it there and let the thing get, you know, go to waste or anything, you know. I said, there's got to be a way. Finally, I figured it out. I backed the car up a little ways, opened the passenger door, grabbed that sucker by the antler. Boy, he slid right into the passenger seat. I folded him up and put his hooves out there on the dash like this.
That's fucking bizarre.
I put a cigarette in his mouth with his tongue hanging out, and we went Kroger on the Kroger's because I needed some supplies, right? Some cheap beer and bottled water and some veggie supplies for all the veggies peoples, you know. And
What a sight that
by
is.
God, oh yeah, nothing in Mount Juliet though. I mean, you know, Tracy Lawrence and all these other hillbillies give all musicians a bad name out there, you know. They go around shooting guns and whipping their old ladies and, oh, jeez. They don't think nothing, you know. I mean, I think somebody might say, God, what an ugly girlfriend or something. But they weren't going to say anything to me. This deer riding, you know, we know this one's crazy, you know. But hey, you know, it was just a practical thing, you know. I didn't put the top down and go showing off. It was December. But, yeah, drove back. My neighbor come by and picked that sucker up, and he cleaned it and butchered it for me, you know, and the dogs had a time of their life, and we just feasted.
Oh, great.
It's a hell of a story. Man, that's a fantastic story.
Oh man,
Jim,
Jim.
you're just he's loaded with good stories.
Oh, I got acres and acres of it.
Acres and acres.
That's the name of one of my hit songs, you know, off my
Plug.
a couple CDs ago, entitled The Hillbilly Boogaroo, featuring my pal Marty Stewart, BR549, Uncle Josh Graves, and others.
And one of your ex-wives.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. And, but that's the name of one of the good songs. I got acres and acres of sugar for you.
Oh, yeah, fresh.
Oh. You don't hear it?
Yeah, maybe we'll segue to it on the video.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
That'd be a good idea.
The man, we have to use his
that's pretty
instrumental music, his soundtrack music behind. Have you heard his instrumental music? Well, I'll give you a CD. Brilliant. Isn't it? How long has it been in your car stereo?
I was in my car stereo
Man.
for 2 months.
Look, I can't afford this kind of PR,
Yeah,
buddy.
I
But
said, listen, this is my friend's in Nashville, and I played it. It's like just beautiful. It's fucking awesome. And that's Jim Calvin, ladies and gentlemen.
the beautiful and talented, and I'd just like to say to each and every one of you, I feel your love. I feel your love.
Right. We love you, Jim.
We love you, Jim.
We love you, Jim.
Oh, man.
You taught me a new word. Kroger.
What Johnny Cash's favorite activity was before he got sick. So they say. Going to Kroger right there in Hendersonville. You ever been to Johnny Cash's house?
No.
He's got a little
I
block
sold him a
out there,
stereo though.
right beside the.
He sold him a stereo.
But he's got a guy that's bigger than me. Wearing one of them long duster coats and big black hat, and he's got two of them Ruger 44 Magnum pistols. And you slow down, and he's there 24/7, man, or somebody, his twin brother. And you slow down in front of Johnny Cash's house, that guy will just pull his coat back and show you them pistols, you know, and just kind of look at you, man. It's, hey, I'm gonna go turn around at Roy Orbison's, and I'm out of here. You know, it used to be Twitty City.
What?
The religious channel and stuff. My son, I would want to take my son down past Johnny Cash's house.
So that's
Summers ago.
right down the street here.
No. This is in Hendersonville. This is the other side of
Oh.
Hickory Lake.
Okay. Because Roy Orbison's wife now lives right over here.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess she sold that place.
That was a real good break.
Sorry.
But yeah, they saw that during, I forgot the name of it, some kind of TV evangelist thing is huge.
Yeah, I remember
Trinity,
that.
yeah.
$1 billion
Trinity
deal.
The
Network.
City of Lights.
They actually have that in Atlanta
That's the road
now.
you turn down.
They have one of those things in Atlanta. It's like Graceland for God.
Yeah, and my son.
It's
he
like-
looked at me
it's
and said,
God
"That
theme
must be
park.
It is
It's
God.
like
thing.
religious.
It's like if
They
God
got
was Elvis, he'd live there
Yeah.
because
The
it's
Jesus
Graceland.
Coast.
Yeah. That lady does the makeup and everything just like Tammy Faye. I'm like, God, you're a ripoff.
If you guys were Bert and Ernie, which one would be Bert?
I'd be on Bert. Is Bert the
I guess
tall
I'm
yellow
Ernie.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he's kind of an
what's Ernie
asshole. That's
wearing?
me.
Birdie's the tallest banana looking. Ernie's the
Banana.
orange one.
So
I'm
who would
glad
be
you
who?
remember that.
I don't feel like either one.
I'm Ernie. I loved Ernie when I was a kid. I have a sticker of Ernie on my slide guitar at home because I love Ernie. We found Ernie playing a rock and roll guitar at Eckerd's. We have it on tape.
There wasn't
Oh,
any
yeah.
guitar in the music.
We'll
No, there
segue
was
to
no
that.
guitar in the
We'll
We'll
music.
segue to that.
But he
here in a
was
minute.
just
playing
pulsating.
guitar in the fucking.
It was a vibrating toy.
It was a vibrating toy, of which I don't know anything about. But obviously, at Eckerd's
A
they sell this
vibrating
type of
child's
thing.
toy. Sure.
One of the reasons guitar playing fascinates me. I asked an old man one day when I was just a little small child, and he was missing part of one of his fingers, and and he just,
Was that Thumbs Carlisle?
you don't ask people about things like that. It's just, but I was just a little kid, and I said, "Mister, what happened to your finger?" And he just looked at me, and I fell asleep playing the guitar.
Jim, you're frightening me.
You're scaring us with that one.
Oh, I scared the hell out of some people on the internet one night when they were talking about. I did, man. I was just trying to be funny, make a little joke, and scared these people bad. They were talking about mosh pits and moshers and stuff, and I threw a little comment on there on this. Said, "Well, man, I've never cooked a mosh. Where do you get these moshers at? So they sound like pretty wild, or something. Mosh pit, it must be barbecuing. Do you use hickory or white oak charcoal or what? I've never had a mosher. Are they any good?" And boy, these people, this guy wrote back, he's a good friend of mine. He's actually a psychiatrist up in Chicago, right? A real sharp young guy. He's a big music fan, and he got on there and says, "I have never feared such words before," or something to that effect. The cold chill of fear runs through me. Or something. I mean, he was. I should have saved that.
You terrorized the chat room.
Are we online right now?
You better charge up your batarang.
Are we online right now?
Are we connected?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're connected.
Oh, goody.
I'm not doing it. I forgot that.
Maybe we could terrorize the chat room.
You want to let you?
It's either that or go to Mapco.
Oh, Mapco sounds so fun.
Who's from Mapco?
I'm from Mapco. Let's get a Mapco.
Whatever.
I'm for coffee.
Edie, you coming?
For your bed. No questions, Zach.
Are you gonna come to Mapco?
Oh, what?
Are you gonna come to Mapco?
Yeah.
Good. Amy, you're up for the adventure? All right. We all up for the adventure?
You better
I'm
stir
there.
up some batteries.
We got 40 some minutes.
Okay.
We had some coffee.
Yeah. I say let's go. Now.
All that happy stuff.
Vicky said
Are we ready?
He said,
Let's
no,
make
let me
some
do it.
Jack.
Look, they're wonderful
Jim, you're
hats.
lovely.
Thank you.
I don't think anybody would recognize you, Jim.
No.
Don't those lights fucking look great?
Yeah, all three of them, four of them.
Greg, you're
Five.
hilarious.
Let me see. Let me see. Can you flip it around so I can see?
Yeah. Amy,
That's pretty sharp.
you want that wig?
No, I'm wearing my hat.
Okay, baby. Are you coming, Ivy?
No, I don't have shoes to walk.
But you don't need them.
Yes, I do.
I'll take my shoes off.
Brian, your shoes are too big.
Come on. Come with us, Ivy. Ivy, you're not going to have any fun just staying here.
We're in fucking incognito now. Nobody will recognize any
You got
of
the
us.
glasses. Those are sweet.
When the police cruiser goes by, he'll just go, "Oh, look at those normal citizens walking out at this well-lit night."
We're gonna just blend right in.
Everyday occurrence, Nashville.
Let's see you, Edie.
Look at that.
Oh,
Freak
she looks
show.
so sexy.
Oh, she's got the breast going on too.
I got yeah.
Oh, look at Jim.
Hey.
Rock.
Jim's all about, got the little hat all about his head.
It's a fucking
Look.
freak show.
Yeah.
And are we the only people going?
Yeah, I guess.
I just,
Well, I don't have my keys, so
I'm with you.
I love when I see you. You got that?
come on, Jack, you lead us. I think we're going this way, Jack. I think we're going this way, baby. Wow. There's a cat. Jack.
Jack, no cat.
Jack.
Jack, no cat. You good? No cat. Hey, 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 no cat. We're not going to this. We're not doing cats.
And it was classic because Dusty Rhodes won. Everybody was so fucking happy.
I kicked Ric Flair's ass too.
Yeah, Ric Flair's a pussy. He's a loser. And his little son's gay.
Worse.
Hey guys, what if we did World Wrestling as a group?
Hell yeah, man. It's the Bumblebee.
And sometimes we send Jim in, sometimes we need Cheese Boy along too,
Oh,
because he's
yeah,
a big boy. Sometimes I'd go in. The Chandler.
Oh, I didn't wear the belt.
Oh, look at the moon.
The NWO
Don't say anything about mountain
Like the
climbing.
shadows.
Yeah, more mountain
Not to have
climbing.
shadows for very long.
I don't know, but I need
Okay,
to
bub.
have some money.
Hold up. We're putting up their
Heat shield.
thing.
That was a real good drum break, fella.
Do it with the flipper thing.
I did.
What is that, Flipper? Does someone need a Eusticide?
Used to side. No, it's Timmy. He's trapped in a ravine with a surgical tube implanted in his ass.
Timmy needs an enema. Hey, let's sprout this enema kit to Flipper. Go, Flipper, go! Swim like the wind. Go, boy, go! Take that enema to Tim as fast as you can. Wonder Twin powers activate. Form of a giant penis.
Welcome to this episode of Music City.
Wonder Twin powers activate. Form of a virgin hymen.
Look at that.
Suck us.
Hallelujah.
Check it out, guys. Isn't that pretty?
Very lovely.
Brian, what's that keyboard thing that slides? What is that?
That's a ribbon.
Like a midget in a tall.
That's a ribbon controller.
Look at that.
Does like a lot of keyboards have that, or just that old?
Oh, look at Jim, man. He's a super
I
duper.
know, but you guys are all What size are your
Edie.
feet? 6.5. I was gonna say goodbye.
Let's go trek this way.
Come on, Bubba.
Cause you got Ellen. You might want to take off your shoes.
Yeah.
It's so fucking.
Oh, it's part of like is Peabody College part of Vanderbilt University? Is that
Yeah,
how-
yeah. It is now. It used to be separate.
Oh, okay. So that thing called a ribbon, is that on a lot of keyboards? or
No,
just that
that was on that from the 70s.
Yeah, that's.
one? Are they hard to find those?
Yeah, very.
God, I would love to have one of those things.
I know where
Just
you
a
can get
ribbon
one.
in the
Where
end.
can you get one?
Look on the internet, PAIA. Same company built them in the 60s.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
How much do they cost?
Well, they tell you how to make one yourself for less than $100. And
Make the ribbon?
Yeah, they'll sell you the parts, or you can go hunt them yourself.
Cool. I bet Brian Littleton can make it for us.
bet he could.
So CAIA on the
Yeah.
I'm gonna get me one of them real.
They're
I've
good.
done
You can
a
buy
lot
them.
of
I mean, like for 50 bucks or something.
Oh, I'd like to.
But they're much shorter than that. That one's big. I've never seen one.
Oh man, they're cooking up some
Might see
curry
a
already.
Picasso print for $6,500, which is all swell, but
Here, you gotta
Basic
cold?
furniture even.
cold.
oh yeah,
I get
wow.
all this old used stuff painted up.
Uh-huh.
New crap, $1,000 for
Well, yeah, you don't want to waste the money on stuff. God, people just gonna pick their toes and fart on it, you know.
That's right.
Yeah. I know. I should. I keep that kind of stuff out of my song, so. Usually.
Started the habit of that. Hey man. You coming in?
There's that same chick that was there last night.
Oh,
She likes this.
she likes this. So are we going for water?
I'm gonna get a cup of coffee.
Stay,
All right.
stay.
Do you want anything, Amy? Or are you coming in?
Coming in.
Okay. Hello.
This is where I grab the most disgusting thing that Daddy wants. Oh, look! Oh, they're not called. We gotta get them at that other place. Cracklins, here they are.
Oh, they have microwavable pork rinds.
Pork fat with attached skin.
Oh,
Salt.
Jim will eat them.
Oh no.
They had you missed this. Microwavable pork rinds.
Where?
They had microwave pork rinds. Remember that?
They have them here?
No, at Compton's though.
I thought you guys made that up.
No, that was for real. Oh, we have it on video.
I thought you totally made it.
No, it's for real.
Here,
Here.
this is called Mr.
Back here. Back of the map. Back.
Now we're back at the Mapco again. We're gonna be purchasing waters. V8s.
So mad.
What? What's wrong? What's the problem?
This is called Mr. Pure.
Mr.
And then first ingredient, well second ingredient, high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah,
which is just
pure.
trash.
Look at Stacy's head.
That deserves a letter, I'm thinking.
Look at Jim over there. Jim's getting jabbered out.
Yeah, look at this. Good. Oh,
Klondike bar, 79 cents.
I bet they're getting. I heard somebody say. Oh my gosh! I used to love these. They're so sick.
Excuse me, ma'am. I know we look a little weird, but we're pretty harmless. We're just having fun. It's a costume party. You want to join? You want to join us in our costume party?
I know spinning around in circles would be good.
Oh, you're right.
You know, spinning around in circles. At the quickie go. Where are we? Where are we, Brian?
Mapco.
Mapco.
I don't either. So what else is pure?
Nothing.
Look here. Honey oats.
No.
Labeled for C-stores and vending. The Nature Conservancy.
This is probably the best
Here,
thing we can
well,
get.
here.
Power bar harvest right here.
Check this out. Natural Valley, right?
Okay, in here. It's under here.
See ingredients below. They hide them.
Sugar.
Rolled oats, sugar,
Sugar. Brown sugar, syrup.
malt,
Almond
Like the
flour
thing.
and peanut flour.
like the thing.
Yeah, these are great. Those are
They're
natural.
Natural Valley, Nature Valley.
Check this out though.
Oh, gross.
Look at the strawberry filling. Corn syrup, dextrose, high fructose corn syrup, glycerin, modified
Modified.
wheat starch, partially hydrogenated soybean oil. Oh, and there's dried strawberries, dried apples, citric acid. Whoa.
What do these have in them? Yeah, read them.
They're monstrosities
Rolled
of
oats,
man.
sugar.
They're
oil.
monstrosities of man.
I think we might be better over here.
But I want all that, don't you know? This is a different sort.
Jim, give it to us. Pork rinds?
Pork skins is the best. Now pork rinds, I still got the fat on it. You can't get that up here in Yankee Land at all. I mean, I hate to think Tennessee's Yankee Land, but still. By golly, yeah.
But is that the most natural thing we can get?
Oh, for sure. For sure. Naturally packaged, hermetically sealed, real
Pork
natural.
skins or pork rinds?
the skins. The rounds still have the fat. They're extra bad for your health. Where the skins can actually be fried or baked, you know, and be just wonderful for you. But you got to drink liquids, because if you eat pork skins, this is a warning. This is a warning. This is an official warning. Always have liquids close by when eating pork skins, because they will fill up, choke the back of your throat, and form a cement knot that will kill you. It can kill you. Absolutely.
Oh, look, your spam.
Potted meat food product.
Oh no, that's way worse.
Mechanically separated chicken.
Oh God.
Mechanically.
It's
Is that
chicken,
the word? Is that the first
chicken,
word?
beef, and what else? Like
Yeah.
pork is in there
Mechanically.
too?
No, beef
That's what it
tripe. You know what the tripe is?
What's
huh?
the tripe? Tongue?
No,
The ass?
sorry.
What is it?
It's like all the intestines.
Oh, gross.
Partially defatted cooked beef fatty tissue. What does that mean?
Partially
What does that
deep
mean?
fatted cooked beef fatty tissue.
Right. Oh.
How do you get the fat out of the fat?
I want to wrap that.
Oh, here's the next. Beef hearts.
I think we got to wrap that.
Those are full of protein.
And
though.
partially defatted.
I think we gotta
pork
get Terry to
fatty
wrap it.
tissue. That's
Yeah, man,
beautiful.
And Vienna sausage.
Beautiful.
It's actually interviewed.
Mechanically separated chicken, water, beef, pork,
Yeah, I
There's
saw
salt.
a pack of
chicken,
hot dogs
beef,
when I was
and
covering
pork
the other
in
day. I
those.
saw that.
Man, you got all of-
mechanically separated turkey.
I think potted meat product takes the cake. It takes the cake.
That's twisted.
Because that has
man.
partially defatted.
Mechanically, there's a big
fat.
machine that somebody built.
What does that mean?
Rip those things to shreds.
Let's
Exactly.
see, what else is
I
good
mean,
here?
you get the feathers and the bones and it's grind, it's the thing, you know, it just all goes down good.
All of it.
Yeah, we hit the big one first. Beanie Weenies here.
Salt, MSG.
There you go.
They got Beanie Weenie here.
Hot and spicy bean
Oh,
sausage.
more mechanically
Smoked
separated
bean
chicken.
sausage. Spam burgers.
Oh
God, this stuff is
Spam.
good.
Oh,
Good Beanie
sorry,
Weenie.
what's in the
Beanie
sardines?
Weenie.
Is it just sardines or is it
Mustard sauce.
herring? It's herring.
Beanie Weenie.
Fish sticks. Herring. It's all herring. Too easy. Just need
Wow.
beef, 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 and more beef. This aisle is all about meat. Chickens, porks, fishes, mechanically separated chicken.
I gotta find the best one. I was gonna touch all of it. I thought that was out. Because kids eat it by accident thinking it's chocolate. Get it bubbling around. I thought that was like illegal.
I don't doubt it.
Beverage.
Actually, here. Will you stand there for me? And stand there. No, stand here. We're gonna do a Hitchcock. Okay. And
I love cats. It tastes
yeah, hold on. Yeah, you actually scream for me. Yeah. Oh,
More bloody murder.
yeah. When you see the video back. Yeah, because what happens is the aisle.
The aisle's going.
Yeah. collapses.
Look at my thought balloon.
You need.
I love cats. They taste like chicken.
I swerve and hit people at random.
I hate that guy.
I love gems. They saved my life. I swear to God.
They saved your life?
They always save my life.
Oh, look, and it's a racing pack.
Yes, but look, it's upside down. It gets you confused.
Wow. It's a racing pack of gems.
Right.
All right, we're checking out.
I don't know.
Those frogs.
The frogs.
Yeah.
What are they?
We really do taste like chicken.
That was so bad it was good.
What was? I missed it, but I think the camera got it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's on film, you know.
Sorry, ma'am.
She likes PJ Harvey.
Who does?
Oh, were you wearing that shirt that day?
Rock.
All jokes on tape.
Did.
What was so funny is just Jim
Did you get the
Calvin
reaction
staring
of
at
the,
you.
the
Saying that shit.
patron?
No, I think they were just wondering what else.
We need the patron reaction. This dude's like, rubbing his chin going, what?
He's like, what the hell is going on with this dude?
The heel?
I just knew them youngsters who weren't in this town.
What? The heel? This guy's that guy.
Yeah, the other guy's
See
like,
him?
you know,
That
back in the
Matco
day
guy.
when I owned this store, I ran freaks out of here on a regular basis.
You hear somebody
Then
whistling
Mapco
around?
took over.
As in, like, whistling like, when are y'all gonna leave?
Really?
Was he?
I don't know. I thought
Look at Jim.
I can see that one guy going, if I owned this store, I'd kick those freaks out of here so fast. Man, what you got in, man, you got fur, baby. Shave down there, baby. Do us all a favor,
Look at this.
shave.
I don't have to touch anything. Wait, what is it?
Is that what you wanted the dental floss for?
Right on, see?
Yeah, they're happy now, huh?
Do us all a favor, baby, shave.
What set of teeth are you talking about?
Because we all know that shaved yakking makes better snacking.
Hey, I say we go sit over in our little park area and enjoy our little treats and watch the sun come up.
That sounds good.
Doctory nothing.
Emergency.
This is where the helicopter lands. This is where they put the big bird when you get sick.
Whoa, now let's not do that too much. See how many revolutions can you do?
That's true.
Oh, that's cute. Whoa, yeah. Look at
Put
it.
your arms out.
Woo, 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 woo. One arm. Oh god. Oh jeez. Let's do that.
Let's dance, let's shout, shake your body down to the ground.
Good. That was very
That was
crotch
great.
impaired.
I
Crotch
would
impaired.
break dance for you. You know, I learned to break dance playing music in Bourbon Street down in New Orleans years ago.
Yeah, this one did.
It's the only way I can compete with the little black kids in their boom boxes, you know. I'd have a great corner, you know, and at times to be getting right, and people be coming in there, and here comes 8 or 9 of these little guys in a big old boom box wanting to take my corner over. Guys, we got to work something out here. But I got to play with some really cool bands. Rebirth Brass Band. a bunch of times.
They're my friends.
And the guy was their leader and went out on his own. He was a sure enough buddy. He made them guys give me fair cuts. We played for an hour, and there'd be 9 or 10 of us. Everybody get at least $50, $60, $70. It was cool.
Excellent.
I suspect they got that kind of money with or without me. It's pretty cool. I met a different guy. He was up in mine. He put out like $9 grand to rent all these people equipment.
That was Quarantino. That's project number 1.
Yeah. He's trying to stay on the same page. Yeah, like, you gotta get out to my place, man. It's a wonderful location.
Look at these guys over here.
Pretty loud.
Hey guys.
Life. It beats all alternatives.
It does. Oh man. Yeah. So
Clothes are just something to sweat in, you know?
clothes are just something to sweat in.
Yeah, man. You feel a little grunchy, just run yourself through the shower right quick, you know? Keep on going. Triple Lutz. I want to see that Lutz. have so many things in my house that color.
Yeah, they are cool.
Bathroom sink, tub. We got a card table. Mini Pearl's lamp. I bought a Mini Pearl's auction, you know. Is that color? Got one of those swell Panther TV lights, you know. that is
Yeah,
that color.
like I got the black one up there.
Yeah, I've seen black ones and white ones sometimes. That's the only green one I've ever
Oh, I've
seen.
seen a couple green ones there with jade.
This one's the same color as those pictures.
Yeah,
Got it in a junk store in Macomb, Mississippi. That was a hell of a gig. The guy offered to pay us in live emus.
in what?
Live emus?
He paid you in live emus.
Until he wanted to. He wound up just giving us a hound dog and some cash. He insisted that part of our fee for playing his party would be some form of critter. And we didn't ask for critters. He wanted to give us. He was a judge. Hell of a guy. Nice guy.
He paid you in critters.
Well, he gave us plenty of cash. He had a lot of well-to-do friends, you know, that bought our CDs. We wound up actually making, driving 100 miles up into Mississippi, and man, we came back with hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Good. We had a pair of emus.
A pair of emus.
Yeah. I convinced my ex-wife that they would kick us to death on the way home. The man giving them to us agreed, unless we tied him up severely or built some kind of serious cage for him. Kind of reminds me of King Kong carried him down the road and had to go bend those bars, come out and kick ass, you know. I can just imagine going down the road in rural Mississippi with a couple of emus kicking your head in while you're trying to drive. I heard it back there, man.
One more.
What a great day. I can tell this is going to be a great day.
No, no.
Well, I can't do it that way, and you can't do it the other way.
Isn't that strange?
That is strange.
I
It
can't
seems
do
so
it.
natural for me to do it this way. Like that. You flip over that way. So, let me see your... Go slow. Slow. Alright, so you lead this way. But don't you land? See what you do, you flip your whole body over your body. Like, I mean...
Oh, your body.
Isn't this grass great?
Over your body.
it's
It's
wonderful.
beautiful. It's wet.
So,
I go. It's like a handspring. It's
Are you into joining us going to the Buddhist temple?
I don't know, can I smoke in there? Just kidding. Then I bring a six-pack.
Are we going to the Buddhist temple?
yeah, hell yeah.
Why not?
Hell yeah.
It's actually a
Hell
Jack,
yeah.
Jack,
Jack, come on.
yeah,
We're not going that way.
let's go that way.
the Buddhist ceremony.
That's kind of like going to the Hermitage Cafe.
I want some good food, some fiddles, and some.
Oh, we could go to the Hermitage Cafe and then take a shower.
Yeah.
And then go to the Buddhist temple.
More contemporary and palatable to more mass.
Are you gonna take it with us to the Buddhist temple?
I got a hubcap and $2.
I'm playing 3 tracks on this album. If this album gets a Grammy, I'll get a Grammy too, won't I?
I don't know. I don't think. No.
Played on it? I know people have played on albums and got Grammys.
Really?
Byron Berline got one for when he played with Doobie Brothers, Old Black Water. He's got a Grammy hanging up there for that. He's got a Grammy for playing on the Rolling Stones.
I hope you do.
Honky Tonk Woman record, you know. He's got Grammys, and I know he didn't write that song or produce it or anything. He was just a fiddle player, you know. Remember what fiddle stuff in there? Yeah, my buddy Byron. He played on Sonic Sculpture's record that we just did, right? The favorite thing.
Did you see it?
I'm loaded with so much.
Did you see it? It was like a disc.
What is this? Bowling for
Then a
Hooligans
tornado
with
came,
Hubcaps.
and the tornado sounded like a train. And you know what?
Well,
I had
spin
some
your-
alligator, and it tasted like chicken.
Spin your spinner, baby. Spin your spinner.
Spin my spinner? Can you spin my spinner? I need help from my
Got it
friends.
working right now. Hold on. Good whip on it.
I love it. It's always the same cliches. Did you hear it? It sounded like a train. Here we are at the side of the tornado.
Tastes like chicken to me.
What'd you see, sir? I saw a dark cloud. And then it sounded like a train. It's
And
like
then there was a white, bright light.
that tornado twisted around and threw my grandmother through a tree. And then there's the other one. It's like,
That's a good journey.
Oh, this is what this place looks like in the daytime.
throw that frisbee up in the air. Or do something. Do it. UFO!
A Geo. I was out lying. That was Geo on my shoulder.
Let's submit that to like Art Bell or something. Tell him it's you.
One more try. Hey, Stacy, scream UFO.
UFO!
Zach almost looked like you was gonna win. Come on, man.
That's where it belongs. He's running away. It's over.
Right on.
Problem with big shoes.
Yo, all the stuff in my pockets and this thing stuck on my back. Muscles hurt.
Oh, didn't it feel good? Look, you're color coordinated
I tried.
with the walls.
This is my respect for you. Trying to match the video. That's what it is.
You're Grinch green.
Oh, Grinch green.
Neat. AC is neat.
AC is neat.
That's our new.
Could you imagine if we didn't have AC in here? It'd be a bummer.
It'd be crashing home.
So this AC unit isn't blown up. It's just.
No, good.
AC, could you
Did I what?
get this off?
Pull the shirt off. Oh, that,
Oh, that's what I thought she was asking.
Damn.
There we go.
Damn.
I was like, damn, could I? Yeah.
All right.
I'm in front of a room full of people.
Fancy rose. Don't you know I love it?
Awesome. Woo! Awesome. Don't we need to get you a chair without arms? Edie, can you flip that
Don't
chair
matter.
over here?
It don't
Lip.
matter.
Yeah,
he
just
said.
bring it over here.
Woo.
He ain't got nothing on. And he's a guitar player and he's having to play like freakish. And I know the feeling.
Have a chair you can look right at his face.
Darren.
You like-
I get nervous and forget the words if I'm looking at him.
You can look elsewhere. You can look at Amy.
Give me that nervous look again.
Okay.
Oh, I missed it.
I don't know what kind of song this is. It's my newest one.
You do your newest one.
Yep. It's called Omaha Beach. He didn't sing better. I was traveling cross country in a Chevy old and rusty, keeping to the back roads and taking my time. When on a warm Georgia evening I saw America was leaving from the parking lot of the Horseshoe Bar in the Pines. He said working for a living, not just taking but giving. Oh, it seems like an old-timey thing, like an open G chord or a 49 Ford, and hearing the sound of the whole family sing. I said, talk about chainsaws, boo-haws and bad dogs. Oh, I'll listen to what you have to say. Tell me your story about your past days of glory. I'll buy the beer and remember all the ways making Pabst Blue Ribbon. Sonny, I ain't kidding. I thought I was dead in 44. We were on those bloody beaches. They were cutting us to pieces. Somehow we shot our way right off of that shore. He was gray and wrinkled, but his eyes still twinkled. I knew I was sitting with the truth just by the boots that he wore. I sat there 5 hours at a table of dead flowers, and I watched as America got up and walked out the door. He said working for a living, not just taking but giving. Oh, it seems like an old-timey thing, like an open G chord or a 49 Ford.
the crowd responds.
You got another one? That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been writing.
He's got a whole new album on his mind.
I'll play you one more if you want to hear it.
Hell yeah.
Where are you at?
I think we're out of tape. Let me switch tapes.
I'm 33.
30. I'm 35. You're 45. You're 33.
I'm 27.
27. You know everybody's actual birthday. Edie, what's your birthday? Actual.
May 1st,
What year?
71, May Day, May 1st.
May 1st, 71.
August 28th, 1954.
August 28th, 54.
May 17th, 1966.
What's yours, dude?
April 30th, 1972.
Was it?
Cool.
April 30th, 1972.
1972. And I'm October 18th, 1963. And
63 is
yeah,
one of my favorite
60.
years ever.
I'm 28.
You're 28.
I thought I was 27. I swear to God.
You know, it's a womanly thing. You stop chopping off years.
No, I totally forgot. I don't
So when you're about
think
35, you're 30.
I'm 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boy, it's deep, heavy songwriting here now. I mean, tell you. I really hadn't come up with a name for this one. You did it to yourself.
How about whiskey and pussy?
Whiskey and pussy. It's kind of,
Kind of about that.
well, maybe it could be extrapolated. You're like a filling station on old Route 66, where they don't pump no gas if the flats don't get fixed. Where tumbleweeds hold church in the service space, nobody stops, you're just so out of the way. Where shredded curtains blow through windows, feeling no pain, and a single wire light bulb just hangs and sways. No one's around to say, fill her up, please. Just ghosted, dusty travelers are blowing in the breeze. Oh, but you did it to yourself. You wanted to be free. Now you're finding out how lonesome, lonesome can be. You did it to yourself. Babe, don't blame me. Oh, you did it to yourself. You wanted to be free. Now you're finding out how lonesome, lonesome can be. You did it to yourself. Babe, don't look for me. You're at the bottom of a well and it's black as death. You search for the light and the chill takes your breath. You've descended to your own kind of hell. You didn't care who watched or how your true love fell. Oh man, I can't remember my song. You said you were leaving to go find yourself, but just look at you now, you're stuck on the shelf. I once held the rope at the top of that well, but I felt no sadness as it slipped and it fell. Oh, 'cause you did it to yourself. You wanted to be free. Now you're finding out how lonesome, lonesome can be. You did it to yourself. Babe, don't look for me. Oh, you did it to yourself, and you did it to me. Now we're finding out how lonesome, lonesome can be. You did it to yourself. Babe, don't call for me. Oh, you did it to yourself. Babe, don't call to me. Yeah.
Awesome.
That talks to everybody.
That
Right.
kicks
Well, I hadn't
ass.
played that one in a while.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Cool, you like that?
I like
Yeah.
both of those.
Cool. That's my last two songs. bro.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
So how are we going to work in a nap in between here and the Buddhist temple?
We don't do it. If we take a nap, if we take a nap,
I can nap. Oh, not me. A nap is my night's sleep.
I'll wake everybody up.
I'll wake you all up.
I'll take pleasure in that.
I know if I try to nap, it'll be disaster. Because I won't.
I couldn't nap.
No, I can't nap either.
I can't.
I'm
wound up and ready to play.
I'm ready to drive and play music, do something. Yeah. Fuck, fight, go from a gun.
Do us a real Faz Arkansas Traveler type song. This will work.
Well, in honor of my swell dog, Doc Watson, couldn't be with us tonight. I'll play a Doc Watson song, the great guitar player, you know.
Great guitar player.
The Black Mountain Rag.
Oh, fuck.
It's a good old traditional type number. Then I've got my own licks.
There you go.
Yeah. Couldn't figure out Doc's. But yeah, that's a good one.
That's a beautiful sounding guitar too.
It's Grammar, made right here in Nashville, where Robert's Western World is. That used to be the Grammar Guitar Factory.
Man, that's fucking awesome.
I think it should have stayed. This is for Doc. Yeah. Well, I was driving and playing with the new Christy Minstrels one year, and we wound up in this bizarre motel in the snowfields of Kansas somewhere. And got up, and one of my friends, these people, new Christy Minstrels, they was all rock and roll types, and they said, "Man, I don't know for sure, but I think that's Doc Watson in the lobby of this motel." And well, I ran in there, and it was. And I opened shows for him years ago down at Tipitina's in New Orleans ago.
Right.
And told him what I was doing. Boy, he got a big kick out of it, remember me? And I said, and every night, Doc, I played Black Mountain Rag. And he goes, "Yeah!"
Whoa!
Oh,
Whoa!
Your fingers must be on fire.
I'm a little rusty, you know.
That was phenomenal.
Well, at this hour of the morning.
Yeah.
Anytime's a good time to play the Black Mountain Rag.
Yeah.
No bad time for that.
Play some Cajun music, man. You know any?
Not much on the guitar. On the fiddle.
On the fiddle.
Oh, yeah.
You have a fiddle?
Yeah, sure. Are you kidding?
Well, duh. Well, how far is that away?
Somewhere between 10 and 15 feet.
Well, I say, I don't think there's much excuse.
Yeah.
In fact, I'll even help.
Yeah, let's see.
Where is it?
Right through the hall there.
Alrighty.
Well, for my first selection this evening, I shall play a selection of my newest CD entitled Sonic Sculptures. This particular selection is called the Swamp Stomp Shuffle. It was composed in the swell state of Louisiana. On a date, oh, I mean, it's about like this.
That's an
That was a treat, man.
That was really great.
Oh, that's fun. Fun
His
stuff.
album is brilliant. You have to get a copy of it. Brilliant. This song.
Yeah, Dicky's got them on special, $11.99.
Yeah, do pay.
But be sure and ask for your Living Legend discount.
$8.
It depends on what what kind of legend you are. I've got that sign up, in my house. I got a bunch of signs. I got one of the wooden signs off the Ryman Auditorium in my house.
Cool.
9'6", 300 pounds, boy.
How many times you played in Ryman?
3 different times.
And how many times do you play with Josh Graves? Because he's like my favorite Dover player.
Oh man, I used to work for him. He fired my ass because I wouldn't drink whiskey, and let him mug my
Wifey.
first ex-wife. Yeah, the retired mud wrestler.
What year? What?
Huh? Oh, I've got a
The
fascinating.
retired
There.
mud
I've got-
wrestler.
well, she
There's
retired.
the story there.
Yeah, I mean, on one of our very first dates, and it was a shock to me too, boys. But on one of my very first dates with this girl, it was at this music festival, and boy,
I
they
have
were
a
doing
feeling
some
Jim's
real-
got a lot more stories where this comes
It's a
from.
serious redneck thing, and I mean the Florida parishes, Angie, Louisiana, cow milking country, and man, one of the things they had besides the music, and they had arts, crafts, horseshoe throwing contest, but they also had a mud wrestling pit there. And lo and behold, my date wanted to get in there and win the $200. And I told her, I said, man, I brought you out here. I didn't know you was a mud wrestler. Well, yeah. And I said, looky here. you're my date for this thing, and I'm playing the show, and my band goes on at 7 o'clock, and I don't want to be like, come off the stage and get hugged by a mud woman,
Mud
Oh,
woman.
none of that. And that would be, if you mud wrestle, our date's through, and I'm not going to see you anymore. If you mud wrestle.
Was that against your religion, mud wrestling?
No, I just thought it was just terrible, crude and crazy thing to do. I said, no girlfriend of mine would be a mud wrestler, And she retired that day. Had she got into that mud pit, there's no
You
telling.
never would have known.
Oh, no. I might have come to Nashville much sooner. But those are stories from the bad old days.
So Josh,
How long did it take you to
Yeah,
get away
Josh,
from her?
Josh fired
Huh?
you, man.
How long did it take you to get away from her?
Oh, not quite 3 years.
How long did it take you to marry her?
Oh, as soon as her mother suggested it.
So like 6 months after you met her?
Yeah, roughly, yeah.
Why'd you follow her mom's suggestion?
Oh, she was a real nice lady. She still cooks and feeds me every time I go to Louisiana.
She feeds you mud bugs.
Oh, anything. Man, she cooked chicken and dumplings for me, roll them
Oh,
dumplings
I
out
love
my hand.
chicken
Them
and
people all love me. And, she did produce my swell and only son, 14-year-old Nicholas.
Nick.
That's great.
And Nick is cool.
He's a great one, yeah. Yeah. And we taught him some stuff.
Oh.
You're his favorite person, Nicky. And he met all kind of wild and crazy folks this past summer, but you're his favorite.
Wow.
Man, I want to hang out with Icky. I said, son, he's busy. Or they're shooting some films, or they're doing this, Well, we just need to go over there and hang out with him. I'll call him.
He's
see
cool.
He's a busy guy,
He's cool.
He says, he's just like me, Dad. He's just like me.
That's good.
Excellent.
And I go, wow.
My son's a freak.
Yeah, he is. He's cool though, isn't he?
Uh-huh.
Like he's just like you.
Yeah, Jim, you ain't too
Oh.
far from Bri.
You just eating more mud bugs.
That's right.
Uh,
I love mud bugs.
They're good, but they taste better when somebody else is peeling them for you.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
Oh, man. Okay.
My dad won't eat lobster because he hates cracking
little-
those things. He
Wore
won't
out
eat crab.
jean shorts on and stuff. And
Like Dixie? Like
Kinda
Daisy
that-
Duke?
kind of thing. That's a popular look down there, and I don't
Yeah.
think there's nothing wrong with it.
But there is something wrong.
Boy, I suppose,
inherently
I mean-
wrong with mud wrestling.
Yeah, that's not right. That's not right. Those women get really mean with each other, and they get really muddy. And her argument to me, later on, was says, you'd have been so proud if you were the man to hose me off every night. And I was like, whoa, no. Man.
Couldn't get into mud wrestling. Couldn't go
I'm
there.
visiting the country, but I wasn't born out here, not this
So,
far out.
After you got divorced, did you start mud wrestling again?
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Catapult her
She
back
ran
to
off
life
with
for
a dope dealer that had a big lawsuit against Harley Davidson, and he was paralyzed in a wheelchair. And he got like a $6 million settlement. The day he got the money, he kicked her out.
Kicked her to the curb.
Yeah, she's had several more kids and several more husbands since then. She's last I heard, she was an assistant school teacher or some kind of teacher's aide
No kidding. That's nice.
over in Texas.
From mud wrestler to teacher's aide, you can do it all in America.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah.
So, Jim, did you grow up in a musical family?
Oh, I certainly did.
I knew you did. You
We
grew
had a
up in
really
the church
fine
too,
Steinway
didn't you?
grand piano in my living room.
Y'all did religious songs, didn't
Hell no.
you? No, religious songs?
Not at all. No,
Just
we weren't
Appalachian
big fans of.
Bluegrass.
No. My mother was a violinist for the Cleveland Orchestra
Oh, no, man.
during World War II.
Awesome.
And all the guys went to war. And she quit that. But she did. Yeah, she was a violin player.
So what did y'all play around the house? Brahms and Beethoven and stuff?
Well, she did a little bit, but I always wrote my own songs. But my grandma, she was into those body songs and blues songs. Sally went a-courting, up the hill she went. Something about a bumblebee stinging her on the, and you don't say ass, She did all kind of crazy songs. I mean, just Barrel House. boogie woogie stuff.
You
And
play
then
piano?
yeah, oh yeah,
Cool.
everybody played the piano. And I thought my brothers, man, my older brother, my little brother, you know, I just thought they were such sissies for taking up electric guitars, you know. I said, "You such dorks, man. We got this Steinway piano here, and this guitars. It's a sissy instrument, you know. It's for punks, you know, that can't get their hands on a good piano." Oh, I was so stupid and arrogant and crazy. But I was a piano man. I took piano lessons from the concert.
Have you ever
master's
played
wife.
an electric guitar?
Yeah. Since then, you
It's
betcha.
not such a sissy instrument anymore.
Oh no, it's a lot of fun. Actually, it's great fun. But at the time, though, man, I started taking these classical lessons when I was 5, and I kept showing up with my own songs and pissing the teacher off. And by the time I hit 7, I found out about football and girls, and I said, I ain't taking no more piano lessons. But then, after I quit football and really got completely into girls, towards the end of my high school days, we were always trying to form garage bands, you know, and I thought, well, I'll learn to play the piano again, you know, do the John Mayhall and do the Boogie Blues thing.
Right.
And got into that and started writing a lot of piano songs. And then when I went to college, I didn't have pianos very often. And then when I went on submarines, they didn't have pianos at all. And it was before they invented
No pianos.
electronic
For October.
keyboards,
We
you
need a
know.
piano.
They hadn't invented the electronic keyboard. So I went to go see my favorite blues act, Sonny Terry and Brownie McGee,
Oh man,
up
I
in
love those
Connecticut.
guys.
Oh, and I was a harmonica
I mean,
crazed kid, boy. I thought that was it.
Chicken hop. Chicken hop.
I was getting with it on the harmonica.
Fucking awesome.
But then,
You want a harmonica? There's one behind you.
I can burn one up. You betcha.
It's right up there on the shelf behind your head.
Do
Dude,
some
you want me
Sonny
to play
Browning.
harmonica?
Sonny Browning, man. I loved all their stuff.
Oh, it was
Chicken,
great.
Chicken,
But a
chicken.
bluegrass band opened the show for me. I'd never seen anybody play mandolin, banjo, fiddle like that. You know, it just blew me
Right.
away. I said, these guys are having more fun than ZZ Top.
Right.
And I'd already had my first epiphany seeing ZZ Top,
That one, they were a
Brownsville
blues
Station,
band.
and REO Speedwagon, one
That
of their
one,
first
ZZ
big gigs.
was a blues band with Trey Songz.
Yeah, 1972.
Yeah. Fucking awesome.
And that's when I made up my mind, oh, I want to be an entertainer. I want to be in show business. I want to be a musician. You know, do that for a living. That's the most fun you can have.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, here's this little 4 or 5 piece bluegrass band in Connecticut, man. I said, these guys have more fun than ZZ Top. Is this fun music or what, you know? Then I went and bought a banjo the next day.
Where did the Beatles fit in all this?
The Beatles.
Yeah, when did you first hear the Beatles and what did you think?
Oh, I heard them in high school, you know. I thought that was pretty great.
Yeah.
Yeah, a friend of mine who's one of the smartest guys I ever met, he just thought that was it. There's no reason to listen to anything else. You know, he had everything by the Beatles, all the songbooks, studied them as poets, studied them every which way, and thought there was no reason to listen to anything else. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. It was great, boy. Make track tapes of theirs, you know.
Yeah.
I remember it brings back, you know, all the high school memories, you know. Yes,
Right.
sir. Me and my old buddy would double date with these girls and go out in his 69 Chevelle. And we'd have the Beatles 8-track tapes, boy. That was the love tapes, you know. That was the stuff, boy.
So, hello.
Oh, man, I was time to steam the silk, boy. At the Beatles, you know, that was, you know.
Man, that's a great experience in anybody's life when they discover the Beatles.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, it's like they're
I
there.
enjoyed them. I still do.
Amy, what day is your birthday and what year?
March 14th, 1975.
Okay. Because we all did it
You
at
all
the
did
very
it?
beginning of the tape.
You all did what?
We told our
I'll
birthday.
tell you how I
numbers.
found out
Email
about,
me the results of that
And what
poll,
am I?
please.
I'm a
I'll tell you how I
30.
found out about Brownie
Three.
Terry and Sonny McGee.
30
I bought this little
3
tape,
or
and it
whatever.
was a Spanish tape. It was
Double cream.
I was gonna check everybody out.
Del Rock. And it had Johnny Lee Hooker on one side,
Uh-huh.
and on the flip side, it had Sonny Terry and Brownie McGee. And to this day, that is one of my favorite all-time cassette
Yep.
tapes.
Not bad.
What
Because it's so
year?
badass.
What day and year were you born?
Day of the week, you mean?
No, what's your birthday?
June 19th, 1975.
June?
1975.
Okay.
Social security number and a few credit card
No.
numbers.
Yeah, mother's maiden name.
And your PIN numbers.
Yeah.
All the same. If you know one, you know them all.
I use my Discover card everywhere I go until they discover I ain't got no money.
Harp.
Harp. Hey, man.
Right behind your head.
I used to do all kind of stuff like that. I seen Paul Butterfield years ago in Canada. My older brother was wanting me to go to anti-war riot. And I bought a hockey stick. I was playing hockey in Michigan, of all places. Yeah.
There you
Sure
go.
was. At Cranbrook.
Hey, I know
Bloom.
Cranbrook.
Yeah, I went there for a couple of years.
You went there?
Sure did. Cranbrook Cranes. They called me Tex.
They called you tags.
That was a popular game.
Oh my God, it's so hot it jumped out of his hand.
I'm a boy child skate of fine. I learned this in Big Bob's Junkyard in 1952. It's called the Brown Skin Woman. Got me brown skinned woman, she chocolate to the bone. Got me brown skinned woman, ooh, she chocolate to the bone. She gives me every loving every morning when I get home. She got big fine legs, got hair like a horse's mane. She got big fine legs, got hair like a horse's mane. She got the new kind of love, make the bulldog break his chain. Got my brown skinned woman, she chocolate to the bone. Got my brown skinned woman, ooh, she chocolate to the bone. She gives me all loving, I say she gives me all loving, she gives me all the loving every morning when I get home.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And have Terry rap.
That would be brilliant.
And have Terry rap. Wouldn't that be
was fucking
killer?
brilliant.
Oh man,
That was awesome. You must take
all
the
kinds of
harmonica
stuff.
with you everywhere you go because
Ah,
that's brilliant. No,
I've
no,
played
I'm not
it a
saying
long
you
time.
must, but in the future you must.
Oh yes, yes, yes. I
That's
normally have a
that's
double
awesome.
fiddle case and I carry harmonica.
You know how much that one costs? $3.
That's the cheap
Yeah, I
one.
was thinking
Yeah,
three.
$3 at Cracker Barrel.
It works just fine, man.
Cheeseboy, it might be $4.50. No, $6.50. See there?
See, that's one of the finer instruments.
Yeah, $6.50 at Cracker Barrel. Oh look, and it was
Oh, good
like
harmonica.
all good stuff. It's made in
I
China.
paid $42 for one last.
Once again.
What key do you usually do? G and E,
G and C.
G and C.
You know, I play straight harp C and cross harp G.
Right.
But I mean, that's just the ones I've got, new ones. You know, I've got a bunch of old ones that most of them probably still.
You ever done the
play
chromatic
into.
thing?
No,
That's
never have
freaky,
fooled with it. Not fooled with it much.
All right, what is it? Dvorak's New World
Dvorak's New World Symphony.
And you heard it in your head whenever you were walking through
When we were walking through the park and back
It's a
out,
Matco.
earlier on the tape.
seeing everybody's hats in it, it reminded me of this old song I played, a kiddie version of that, called March of the Space Patrol.
March of the Space Patrol by Dvorak.
Dvorak.
Wait, what year in the New World Symphony? Okay.
Yeah, 1880s.
1880s.
Actually, a very beautiful piece of work from beginning to end. I love that.
It's awesome stuff.
I love that album.
I hadn't listened to it in a long, long time.
I love that album. I have it on tape. I love that cassette.
Yeah, he was so
I've got the
rocking.
vinyl, man.
So the idea is to play Jim and then play the thing.
Should we do it?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You want to do the piano?
I bet I could. That's wow.
I'd be thrilled. Let's go for it.
Let's do it, Jim.
It was a two-handed song too. It was my first two-handed song. I mean, I should be able to definitely remember it.
You'll remember it.
It was a
Oh,
two-handed song.
Ride the bike.
Just do it.
But I started doing it, you know, showing up there all the time with different songs that I'd compose. You know, I said I made up a new song, and she said, "Well, you're supposed to do your lesson, but you don't make up things. You compose." I've always said that people say something like, you know, you don't compose a banjo instrumental. You make it up, or it comes to you, or you just jam it. No, I compose. Well, I mean, it's, you know, if you say you're the composer, you might get respect and money.
If you said you just made it up,
I
people
made
are
this
like,
one
"Ah,
up."
you just made it
If you
up."
say you made it up, somebody else
I
might
was
make
working,
money off it.
yeah, in the studio for $20 an hour, you know, and this just kind of fell off, and you know, boy, that stuff back in the 50s and 60s, man. People stealing each other's music so bad. I mean, just terrible.
And payola.
Yeah, I don't know. They still do the payola. I've heard that the best way to get your song on the radio to this day is a briefcase full of money. You know, that hadn't changed. One of the Christy minstrels was this guy, Ollie Brown. He was the percussionist, and he played just everything. He was so cool. So cool. And he was an original member of KC and the Sunshine Band and played with a bunch of these people. God, were immensely popular a few different times. What was that one guy's name? Leo Sayer. Played with Leo Sayer.
I love you more than words can say.
I don't know. Several other but real pop things, you know.
The Little River Band?
I don't know. I've opened for them in Louisiana one time on a Sunday 2 years ago. That was the damnedest thing.
Why was it down?
Well, I mean, it was a big weekend open for George Jones.
Oh, cool. Was he
Saturday
drunk?
night. Oh, I think so. He come out there and did High Tech, Redneck for his opening song, you know. I said, boy, I'm ready to go home. We got the money, you know. We got to play from some band called Little River Band, you know, and I wasn't even up on them. Then they started playing. Holy shit, man, these guys got 25 #1 hits or something, you know. I couldn't believe all the music I was hearing. I said, oh, man, I'd have been nervous as shit if I'd known it was opening up for them guys. But I didn't even associate, you know, those songs with that name at all, you know. I said, well, there's some guys from Australia or something, you know, and they was on a bus, and it was real nice.
Cool.
Little River Band.
Let's
Did
go
you
do
ever
the
sleep
piano.
with Tina Turner?
Yes.
Cool. I knew you did.
Yeah, it changed me. Changed me. It made me a better man.
I bet it
Tina
did.
Turner. You're right. I have slept with Dolly Parton, though.
Did you? How was
When I
that?
was working at Dollywood.
Yeah.
She just grabbed me when I was roaming the park one day.
Said, I need a man.
No, she grabbed my overalls and went like this and said, let me see your boots.
Was it good loving?
The best. Country loving. Wet. Steamy. With a slight licorice flavor.
Pearl necklace?
Yeah. Kidding? Oh, man. It was a bucket. Country loving, man. It'll do something for you.
It'll produce you.
Oh my God. You didn't think you had it in you.
Where's this all coming from? Is that what you asked?
Yeah. Dang, you know.
Was your love higher than a mountain?
Higher than a mountain. Yeah, I
Deeper
did the
than
best
all.
I can, I'll tell you.
Were you in islands in the stream?
Hey. No. But I'll tell you what, man. You pissed me off now. You're getting close to home, you know what I mean?
Sorry.
Start talking about Dolly, man. Talk about Dolly.
Take it back.
I take it back.
I take it all back, you know. Dolly Parton was a wonderful friend and a hellacious employer. Paid me $2,200 a week to walk around and play the banjo at Dollywood.
God,
Let me sell my cassette tapes and never took a cut.
that's awesome.
Oh man, that's
I
where I,
don't
got
think
my
you could have done that.
my rancho in Mount Juliet, you know. I went crazy the first year and got all kind of funny stuff and bought a bunch of cool guitars, you know. And the second year I said, man, they roll the axe about every 2 years here. I think you better save the money this year, you know, see how much you can save up. And got enough money to buy a house and stuff over there.
Awesome,
In the woods.
man. Are you ever going to go back?
I may.
That's
Yeah.
good money.
Oh, it's fun. It's fun, but not a lot of professional satisfaction, you know, playing for tourists and such every day.
Yeah.
I mean, you play cool stuff and stuff you write, and then after a while, some grandma on the back say, "Play one we know, so we can tell if you're any good."
You want to kick your ass?
Well, no, I mean that doesn't really come up. But yeah,
Ass kicking.
Oh, but there were
You
certain
ever play
things
any
you-
Bobby Gentry songs? I love her.
Yeah, I have in the past, you know. I mean, with girl singers, you know.
Yeah. I love her stuff.
Yeah, she has some great stuff.
She's going for the piano. We're gonna go for the piano.
Go for the piano.
March in the space.
Jackie around.
Jack.
She's gonna turn you out.
Yeah, I've got to lean on my older brother. You know, he's been a photo journalist type person, right, for many years. And he used to take a bunch of pictures of me playing the piano, anywhere from when I was a little kid up until I was, until I was 17 or 18. Pretty rude looking pictures, I think. Let me figure it out. Don't waste no film.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
The crowd goes wild. Rain on a tin roof. I feel everybody's love.
I feel your love. I'm ready for a nap, guys.
Jam.
Hey, I'm gonna head for the woods and
You head back
throw
to
some
the shack?
barbecue on and pet my old dog. Watch the grass grow.
Let's
Will
go
the
drink
dog,
something.
like, greet you at the door.
Oh yeah, you can start
Oh.
drinking again right now.
Yeah, he'll meet me on the road. Give me an escort. He always escorts me in and out of the road, dude.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's a good dog.
Uh-huh.
So he's waiting for you out by at the end.
Oh, yeah. Well, not the end of the road, no. Part way down. He knows not to wander off. But hey, y'all are all welcome, invited. Load up, head to the woods with me, you know.
Right after the Buddhist thing, if we ended up at the woods, that'd be just a crack up.
And the house is pretty damn clean, you know. Dishes are all done.
Oh, that'd be
It's looking pretty good for old bastard man.
I wonder if I can sneak the video camera in
Got
the.
itchings, got itchings.
I'll tell you what, look, it seems like a good day for a barbecue. While y'all all are napping, I'll be driving back and forth trying to hit something.
Not necessary. We just go Kroger, man, and give them the plastic, and they'll give us all the meat we can haul. Some hickory chips and
4 pounds of raw fish, please. Oh, we already had that.
yeah, raw fish deal. Yeah.
Wow, what a night!
Oh, what a night.
That's a good one.
1960.
I ain't joking though. I want a cassette of that whenever you can get a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I heard
you're gonna have to definitely mix some songs.
Cool moments.
I think and put it back to video.
Well, that too, but man, some of those songs are fucking. I love
But with video, it's gonna be unbelievable.
Yeah, bro.
Some of those Terry Mose, you saw
when Terry
the-
got in that thing, he goes, "I'm a hip hop master."
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I was under the impression we were going to do
God.
some like real serious recording and stuff.
Oh no,
So
we
I-
were just having
I didn't
fun.
put my party clothes on or nothing. I just came to work, kind of, you know.
Well, that's the party shirt.
That is
Yeah, that's as party as it gets, man.
Oh, I got a bunch of Hawaiian shirts and all that stuff. I got one with cabbages and ladybugs and another one with that's the money shirt. I get broke, man.
Cabbages and
I'll wear
ladybugs.
that until money comes in the mail. It gets stinky after 3 or 4 days in the summer, but by God, the money comes.
Cabbages and ladybugs.
Yeah, that's good luck for money, you know.
Good luck for money.
Yeah, I picked that material out at Cloth World.
It's not good luck. It's not good luck. I think it's just that the people that owe you see you wearing it.
Grabbed it and he hugged it.
Omar the tent maker built those shirts
That's
for me.
it.
If I owed you money and I saw that shirt, I'd pay quicker.
Oh, I definitely look like somebody just fell off the boat with Dean Martin in '63, man. Like an enforcer for the Rat Pack or something, you know.
Que sera, sera.
Whatever will be, will be.
Oh, I swear, of all the years I've lived, you know, I think '63 was the best. And it was also kind of the worst, you know, Candy getting shot and stuff. But other than that, man, that was like when
That's when I
I
was
thought
born.
some of the hippest culture had really peaked, you know, at that point.
There was some good jazz back then, man.
Yeah, there's people that I guarantee you, it's a terrible thing to say, but I know for a fact about country musicians that generally speaking, man, the cats don't play as good at all as
You
the
ever
old
ask
cats
these
used to
country
play.
guys why they suck? I mean, country now sucks. And
Well,
old time
yeah, I mean,
country
it's-
was so good.
It's because
Like all
somewhere
that-
they got off track and decided they thought they get the disenchanted rock and roll crowd, people that, you know, great big wide wedge of saps that love the Eagles in America and stuff like that, you know, that kind of soft
Right.
country rock pop stuff. Maudlin pop is what I call it. But
It
anyway,
is modeling. That's
they
a
took
good
that
word.
and started
Meanders.
putting people with the big hats and the tight jeans and a stick of steel guitar and a fiddle in that same Eagles type band, you know, the 70s rock band.
Right.
And they got this whole huge new audience from it, you know.
But you know, it's nothing like Buck Owens or Ray
No.
Price. And all. That was
It's-
just fucking great.
It's as far away as rap or something, you know.
Yeah, it is.
But we're putting it all back together right
Can you
here.
go? Let's go
With
out
the
and find Clint
synthesis.
Black.
With
Hick hop.
Hick hop.
Hip hop, man.
Hip hop is.
Let's go find Clint Black and tell him he sucks. And tell Tim McGraw he sucks.
They gotta do.
Tracy
Hey,
Lawrence lives a mile from me, man. We can go right up his driveway and tell him he sucks. He will.
I actually
Quick
did
to
his
go
first
for a
album.
drive, man. Some teenage kids followed him home. They recognized him in his new truck, you know, a couple of years ago. They started following him home, you know, and buzzing him. Not like running up real close to his truck, but trying to get close enough where they could see or look beside him.
Right.
And he started waving a pistol at him. And these are like teenage kids, you know, going to Lebanon High School or something, right? So finally he pulls over on I-40 out there, and these kids pull in behind him. And as soon as they pulled in behind him, boy, he got his gun out and just started blam, 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 shooting over their heads. They put his ass in jail, man. And he had to go to court. He was on local TV, you know, up there in downtown Lebanon.
I work
Like,
on.
animal rights people put blood on people wearing furs, like fake
Yeah.
blood. We gotta like be able to spray something on sucky musicians. You know? Like,
Silly
like,
string.
like not yeah, like silly
Silly
string.
string.
That'd be great if there was just like
Well, the thing is,
like
y'all,
an epidemic of silly stringing shit.
Tim McGraw was silly string today in front of the West Coast Tower Records.
he tried to get me to join his band when he first started. When I first came to town back in September of '92. We were
Yeah.
both working at Printers Alley. He was working at Skulls. I was working at Bayou Jubilee, man. We was beating his lunch every night, man. We'd pack it out and he'd be up there just having fun, you know. We just thought he was just a squirrely old guy. All of a sudden he got, you know, a bunch of money. He did something with some guy, I can't remember his name. But to do it, to make his original demos that got him his record deal, he signed over 10% for life of everything he ever did to this guy that did like,
Which
you
is
know,
like paying the devil.
like, you know, $500 a demo tapes, you know. And,
Right.
but hey, he got him going.
You got him going.
But anyway, he got this. Next thing you know, boy, he got the record deal, and said, you need to get a road band. You know, he wanted me to come play and be the utility guy, you know, play the fiddle and the...
Do everything.
Yeah, all the instruments. And I was married to the Calvins at the time, you know. I said, what about my rhythm guitar player here? So, oh no, we just want you. I said, yeah. I turned this guy, he was really good too, this guy named Bob, man. He was playing on the street there. He could make a Telecaster sound just like a steel guitar. All day long, boy, he was slick. Yeah, good fiddle player.
I'm getting
And
tired.
turned old Bob on the gig. He went and seen Tim McGraw and he still
I'm
works
getting
for Tim
tired.
McGraw to this day.
But you had your loyalty, man.
Yeah, misplaced and stupid as it was.
Hey, you know who I love? Charlie Pride.
Uh-huh.
That guy, just great piano player and great songwriter. I love that shit. It's kind of cheesy in a way, but I love it.
Ah, that's pretty good.
When we go behind.
That's Charlie Rich.
You gotta get a shot of that.
Ranger,
Yeah.
like one of those junior ROTC guys.
Right.
Open
So
flame
he killed
bitches.
this deer and ate it. He came in. The worst farts
Ben
you've
do
ever
this
smelled
one?
in your life. Venison.
Yeah,
That's nice.
But you know what? He taught me into rappelling off a railroad.
and this
truck.
is
that was kind of cool. Train.
Yeah.
It was just like
Rama.
Stand By Me. We're out there rappelling off a train trestle. All of a sudden, the train comes.
No
The
shit.
train was fucking
I
on.
got start on mine.
So we were
gonna
running
make
off
a
that
little
bridge,
mural.
just like those little kids in Stand By Me.
You weren't
Where
on
you
the
going?
line?
No, I wasn't on the line at the time. I was on the top,
What
ready to go down.
am I gonna do?
But that was a really fun time.
Like up here somewhere?
should we take all our props?
Or should we leave?
No, you can leave them there.
I haven't just selected
Yeah.
yet. I'm freaking.
Oh, I got sunglasses. They're Jody's.
I wear my
See you guys.
So, see you with Buddha.
Alright. Do I look okay in this? Okay.
Well, what I know
Whoa, it's hot. Whoa, it's hot.
is like sit all day.
What
What's
time
up,
is it?
Edie?
I can't get the keys off my fucking hand. Oh my
Hey,
God, they weren't
that's sushi.
I'm chucking it.
Bad news.
Yeah.
Getting it out of your place.
You want me to go put it
Even though
in?
there is ginger and wasabi in there.
I'll go throw it away.
It's useless.
And there's a we'll pick you up in a second. There's a hubcap down there. Could you throw that away too? No, to the right down there. At the neighbor's trash thing.
Behind that blue car.
It's behind the blue car, to the right. Come on, Edie. Bring it on, baby.
Wow! Edie, you look so beat. You're so tired. Do you need to sleepy?
I'm sleeping. Dad.
She's sleeping.
So we didn't drive back.
Is it really 8:56? Oh, that's Atlanta time.
Hey guys, we look better with sunglasses on.
We sure did.
Yeah.
I actually look pretty sane.
Don't go kidding yourself.
Now look, I'm cute.
Well, you're cute, but sane and cute aren't the same thing.
Look, I'm cute.
You're
You are
cute.
cute.
An insane clown
You're
posse
cute
sort
too.
of way.
Look. All right, here we go.
You're cute in an insane clown posse sort of way.
Yeah, thanks. Just get. Oh, we got a cop here. Yeah, I had to take off the.
That was smooth, by the way. I didn't even notice the transition.
I had to take off the fairy wings. We got a cop.
Hey, so we're gonna run down the list of the litany of Brian's speeding and traffic offenses. Brian's run 5 red lights that I've seen today. This includes part of yesterday.
Stop signs.
4 stop signs. The wrong way down a clearly marked "Do not enter" to Smoothie King.
In through the outdoor,
We
baby.
did donuts in the liquor store parking lot, which Didn't attract anybody's attention, although there was a cop right across the street. I can't tell you how frightened I've been for my life. He's a lawbreaker.
And it's all in Edie's car.
I was gonna say, might I
no wonder
add,
he's
it's
so
not even his
brazen.
damn
And I've
car.
never gone over the speed limit, guys.
No, you're not really speeding. You're just driving recklessly and wantonly.
Not really,
with
though.
one
Recklessly
hand
would be
taping the
weaving
other,
all
and
over
this
the
is a
road
stick.
and running into shit.
You're right.
You
He's
know.
just lawless.
Yeah, it's just kind of stupid rules.
I think he has a respect problem with the police.
I sort of thought it was like he sort of owns his town in a way.
Yeah, Brian does
That's
own
what it is.
Nashville.
Yippee-yi-yay, motherfuckers.
Nashville had a for sale sign and Brian took it down.
I didn't buy it. See the dog in the back?
Yeah, that was cool. It's a basset hound. That's
Yeah.
what I had when I was a
Oh
kid.
God,
I
Rick's
love it.
here, big blue van.
Yeah, it is Rick. That's not Rick, is it?
Brian, no, could you
Thank
explain to
God.
me why your studio made me green or something? What happened to me?
You're turning in?
I got funky on me, handsies.
Is
Green
it that
goo.
box?
What is that? Box?
The box for the donuts?
It's probably the donuts.
Donuts?
Yeah, it's because the donuts have green dye in the black.
Shut up!
It does.
Shut up!
I'm serious. If you rub the black on your
Don't
clothes, it'll turn
Say
green.
that about my donuts.
It's not my studio. It's your damn donuts.
Fucking donuts. No, I don't think this would be possible.
Look at your hair.
What's that have to do with
There's chemical enhancement in most products that you eat and wear. You know? These colors do not appear in nature.
You're really thinking. You were thinking that just the chocolate of my donuts could turn my skin green.
Hell yeah.
I'd go along with some dye on the box, which, by the way, well, that could be it. It's blue.
Uh-huh.
I see no green. See, wouldn't you say green is the law?
Partially what?
Partially beef fat and fat.
Yeah, beef fat.
Is that what you said? Partially defatted beef fat.
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh, let's see where Cutie Kitty is. That's always an exciting adventure.
There's no
I bet she's licking her butt.
here.
I must get back to you.
Smells a little chemical in
No
here.
green in here. I read it. Bowling shoes. You
Nice.
have bowling shoes? You can't. You've never gone with me, have you? Yes, I have. Oh, right.
There's Cutie. Hi, Cutie. Cutie Kitty. Everything good?
He just got a snack.
All right. Are we really gonna go to the Buddhist thing here?
I'm with the going to bed and the right. That's what I'm all about.
Greg?
But
I'll go.
I'll go if everybody goes. That's about it.
I need a nap
heavy
first.
persuasion.
You know what threw me though and kind of got me more into the I'd rather sleep is it said a day's in, right?
So,
Is that a day's
air
in?
The
conditioning.
whole air conditioning, the whole vibe won't feel very, it'll feel.
I thought we were going to the Buddhist thing.
Oh, it's at the hotel, man. It's at
The
the days in.
that's
Where-
what-
which days in?
That drops it down a notch more.
Just
than
a
all.
days in.
Oh.
The whole you're in.
I wouldn't mind if it's a day's in right here on West End. It's right down the street,
Oh, really?
towards the studio.
Maybe that's the one.
You
Maybe we
know
should
what?
call Amy and
My
find
last
out.
name is Day, so there's something about that.
Is that you're in?
80 day. 80. Okay. Could be all over
Uh-oh. What's wrong?
What the hell is this? I didn't know they made these things.
A rock, isn't it? Hey, you can have one.
No,
There's only one left. I
that's
think.
what I know.
You can have it.
No. That is beautiful. I'm just putting my water in there. This is my second bottle of water I bought for this in this house, and I lost the other one. Okay, that's the first bottle of water I bought. Are we sleeping?
Yeah, I want to. I want to.
Yes.
So here's why I ask about the birthdays. This book here, called The Life You Were Born to Live.
Right?
A guide to finding your purpose. And you have to find your number according to your birth date. The number that you are, and then you can find your purpose. And if you find your number and read that, you freak out.
Is it like the fucked up lingo of the horoscope that they give you that you can read into
Stace?
whatever you feel?
Stace, did you read this?
I like that thing.
Yeah.
How do you find
We
your
read
number?
together.
Now, we're going to find her number.
Find my number, please.
I don't know how to do that.
Well, here, it's pretty simple. It's
Amy
like
knows how to do it.
it's like you just add up all the numbers, and it's the first number, and then you add up those, and it's the second number. All right, let me do it with you, and I'll put the camera down.
Those are some really cool shades.
Thanks, man.
They're really nice.
Thanks. They're not mine.
Okay, I don't care. They're really nice. You know, one time, like, when I was tripping with this guy, my ex-boyfriend, he had purple hair. And that color just got me for the rest of the day, for like a month after. Every time I saw purple, because his hair was purple, it just picked up different.